Fans, thank you once again for coming through. Remember, hit that subscribe button, which should be, I don't know if I'm on the screen, but it should be back there. If you are coming back to watch another video, I know I say it all the time and I probably repeat myself a lot, but thank you so much. I honestly really do appreciate it. By the way, I'm going to do a live Q&A session when I get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you guys have any questions you want asked, I think I should be getting to 1,000 subscribers pretty soon, considering my growth. But so we're probably talking, where are we now? September 17th. We're probably talking second, third week in October. Hopefully, I should be doing a Q&A session just to get some questions out there. Because a lot of people ask me questions on my YouTube channel, and it's even on Instagram, even on Twitter, and I can't respond to everyone. So guys, Q&A session coming up. Should be fun. Hopefully a couple of guys do tune in. Hopefully I'm just not by my bloody self, which will be boring. But guys, just put that in your diary. So 1,000 subscribers, do a Q&A session just to see what people want to talk about and have some fun with it. Alright, so the enigma that is Tyson Fury. Tyson Too Fast Fury. He is an enigma, isn't he, really? I find him intriguing. I think that he's a fantastic personality for the sport. Yes, he does have these outside problems. Not many boxers don't. So I don't want to criticize him too much for those. But nonetheless, I think he's a fantastic boxer, fantastic personality. And in boxing nowadays, there isn't too much of either. So it always intrigues me. I sometimes feel like he has a split personality, but then I also at the same time think he's just human. And he's emotional. He's like any of us out there. So I don't want people to get too caught up in the I'm retiring, I'm not retiring, I'm retiring, I'm not retiring, because we all do it, but we just don't do it in front of 700,000 Twitter followers and millions of people around the world wanting to know what's going on. We just kind of do it in the comfort zone of our own house with maybe our mum and dad and a couple of kids watching. So Tyson Fury, who has been back sparring recently, and looked tremendously out of shape, has now said that, or now left a massive statement on his Twitter page, pretty much implying that he's been held back from boxing. The British Boxing Board of Control seem to have his license, which I didn't know they did. He hasn't really yet had a verdict for his drug use, which was, I think, cocaine. I'm not sure if there's any performance enhancing drugs there as well. But he hasn't had a hearing. And as a result of not having a hearing, he's not got his license, and as a result, he can't box. The link, or should I say, I'm putting it up on the screen right now so you guys can see officially 110% what he said. I don't want to misquote him. But he did imply on there that, look, he wants to box again, he can box again, and he's ready to box again. And it's what feeds his family. And look, I done a video saying that boxing has to have a huge problem with PEDs, but even boxers that get caught, knowingly get caught with PEDs, are back in the ring sooner than this. I mean, we're talking 15 months now, and boxers knowingly, I mean, Larry Olubenwiwo, I think that's how you pronounce his surname, I should know, I'm Nigerian and I still can't pronounce it properly. He literally was caught with every PED in his system you could get caught with. He snitched on a few people. I'm sure he was back in the ring in under a year. So, I mean, look, it can happen. Tyson Fury, for me, needs to be fighting. He's the kind of personality that I think needs to be fighting. I feel like when he's not fighting, anything can happen to that guy. And I feel like the best place for him is in the boxing ring. I do question, however, whether we will ever be able to see the Tyson Fury in shape like he was against Vladimir Klitschko. I don't think it's possible. I really don't. People might laugh and say how that's not possible. I just don't. I think Tyson Fury is at least, so what was he against Vladimir Klitschko? 19 stone? I think Tyson Fury is about 20, look at the photos, I'd say about 26 stone. You're talking 7 stone to get rid of. 7 stone to get in some sort of shape. I mean, God, when you're 6 foot, what is he, 6'8", 6'9", to get in any shape of that kind of size and height and weight is difficult. To get into the type of shape he was against Vladimir Klitschko. And we're not just talking being lean, we're talking about being physically fit. It's very, very difficult. Which is why I question whether we'll ever see Tyson Fury in the ring again. But nonetheless, he's on the assumption that he's been held back by people higher than himself. And I mean, the people maybe who run boxing perceivably in the UK. I don't want to be putting things out there, but you never know. You never know. He's always had bad words to say against certain promoters in British boxing, who I think do run British boxing. I won't mention any names, but I wouldn't go as far as saying there's any corruption, anything holding him back. I think Tyson Fury doesn't help himself. I think he says some stupid stuff. I think he does some stupid things. And I think all in all, that's come back to bite him. Unfortunately for him as well, a certain Anthony Joshua has come to the fore once he's been retired. So British boxing does have a heavyweight champion of the world. And it doesn't... I don't want to say it doesn't need Tyson Fury, but Anthony Joshua's doing so good. Anthony Joshua's doing massive numbers, and Tyson Fury's almost been forgotten. I don't think we'll ever see him in the ring again. And even if we do, I don't think we'll ever see him in the ring again as good as he was that night against Vladimir Klitschko. I just don't. You can't take 2 years off. You can't take 2 years off boxing. So even if Tyson Fury says he wants to come back now, he ain't really going to be in shape again until May. You can't take 2 years off boxing and expect to do anything remotely like what he was before. It just doesn't work like that. And that's a shame, because he was a talent, he is a personality, like I said, but unfortunately, I think we have seen him in his last fight. And look, what a way to go out. Vladimir Klitschko, Germany, he's home turf, and you just annihilated him. You made it look easy. At times it was almost bordering on stupidity on Vladimir Klitschko's part. So what a way to go out if you do go out. It'd be nice, I'd like to see Tyson Fury on commentary. He would be as honest as you get in commentary if he doesn't ever box again. Because it'd be a shame if he doesn't, but I don't think he will. What do you guys think? Tyson Fury in the ring again? Not convinced. Let me know. Peace.